All right, 6:43. Tom is back with us, tracking another nice summer day.
Wow, yeah, upper 80s today, mid to upper, so pretty much right close to what we typically see this time of the year. Loads of sunshine, and then there's the weekend.
Yeah.
It gets even better.
And then there's next week.
Well, yeah, we got to talk about that just because it's in my job description, but you probably don't want to see it. We've got sunshine. We've got a nice, tranquil view downtown Lexington from our St. Joseph Hospital vantage point. So we're in pretty good shape. The problems get started next week, so we've still got a few days before we get there. And if you look at visibility, well, it's down, but it's very limited to pretty much Pulaski County, down around Monticello, Williamsburg, Harlan, seeing some areas of, at times, even dense fog. Williamsburg's down below a quarter-mile visibility, so watch out for that. At the surface, we have this cold front tracking in tonight. This will be the main feature for us over the next 24 hours. It'll have a number of impacts, some of them minimal, shower and storm possibilities, some of them a little more noticeable. It'll drop our temperature and our humidity a little bit going into the weekend. And then behind it, right up here, you can just barely see the top of it, big old ridge of Canadian high pressure following for the weekend, which is good news. So we've got a really good looking weekend on the way. It's got to get this boundary through here, which is sparking some showers around Chicago this morning, really not amounting to much, and it'll track through overnight. So what we'll end up seeing is an isolated shower storm. They've still got big-time flood warnings across parts of eastern and central Pennsylvania going down into Maryland from all the heavy rain they've seen here the past week. Our future track, it's not going to show much. As that boundary approaches late this evening, you'll start to see a little thin line of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder tracking south. That's 11 o'clock tonight. Overnight tomorrow morning, there it is. Yeah, that is unimpressive as it gets. An indication that that front's coming through. We'll see a little bit of a wind shift, and then showers, isolated thunder showers tracking east. So if we see much at all, it'll be a morning hit. And then into the afternoon and the remainder of the weekend, things start to clear out. Temperature-wise, we're in the mid-60s. The dew point, this is the measure of atmospheric humidity. The higher the number, the muggier it feels. And when you're around 70, it's pretty sticky. Tomorrow, we'll see it dropping. Not tremendously, but we could have dew points in the low to mid-60s. Bluegrass, northern Kentucky counties, that's more comfortable. And on top of that, you see a temperature drop as well. This is the impact of that cold front tracking through overnight. From mid to upper 80s today to probably low 80s Friday and Saturday with that Canadian high building in. Beautiful stuff. Next week is where it gets ugly. Widespread showers, storms, potentially rounds of heavy rain, maybe as early as Sunday night, more than likely Monday, and starting to fade around the middle of next week. Rainfall potentials we talked about could be anywhere between 1 to 2, maybe pushing 3 inches of rain in spots where you're seeing this reddish color. That's an indication of even higher totals. So it could be a pretty wet go of it, and maybe even have some strong storms to track into early next week. But mid to upper 80s, good day to hit the pool today. Mid-60s tonight. Stray shower, thunder shower out there as that frontal boundary tracks through. There's your weekend, and then there's next week. On top of the heavy rain threat with extensive cloud cover around, it will trend cool. We talked about how the end of the month and the beginning of August could be below average temperature-wise. Definitely seeing that. Even getting back into the low 80s, our average high is 86. So I guess at least no extremes in heat coming our way anytime soon.
That is the silver lining. Tom, thank you.